So I finished my third workout tonight on the RPM system, and I wanted to share my ongoing sort of impressions or experience with the workouts. I have to say I'm impressed so far with the way it works. Really, I mean, you look at the workout sheet that the system gives you, and you wonder, gee, I mean, is this really gonna do anything for me? You know, is this really gonna help me? But after just 3 workouts, I can already tell that I can feel my body coming together. You know, before I used to feel very loose. You know, I always said, you know, in my posts that I felt flabby. I may not have looked it, and if you see a photo of me, you probably won't say I'm flabby, but it I always felt that way. So, you know, and when you wave, one test would be to sort of do the wave, right? And this would flap, right? That's one test. Another would be if you're sort of jumping in place, your quads are gonna flutter, and quads are not supposed to flutter like that. So, yeah, and then of course there's the body fat accumulation around the waist, which is more noticeable for some people than others. Um, yeah. But I should probably take a photo of me, sort of a before photo. And now that I've already done 3 workouts, it's not like you can really see a noticeable difference on the outside. Although I can start to feel the stuff coming together on the inside, you know, under the skin. I can feel my muscle tone coming back in. I can feel my muscles sort of tying back together. It's a really interesting feel. Um, and and that's why I'm impressed with the system so far. Because, like I said, you look at the workout sheet, and even when you start to do the exercises, it's really not that impressive as you do the first sort of run through the circuit. You know, so for example, this was my workout tonight. Um, you know, first one was the posted leg kick. Yeah, that was easy. Then there was the band punch, pretty easy. Then the mountain climber, that was kind of hard the first run through, even. And then the oblique crunch, which is, you know, if you're not used to that thing, it might be hard. For me, it was okay. But the thing that gets you, right? The thing that gets you when you do these exercises, you do these things the first time through, and you say, this is going to be a piece of cake, right? No problem. But then you do the second run through, and you start to really feel them. And then you do the third run through, and by that time you're drenched in sweat. You're pretty much wet. You have to sort of peel the shirt from off your body, and you start to gasp for air. And like when I was doing this, the mountain climber, I had to pause. I had to do 30 repetitions, and it's not like you do 30 repetitions. That's one thing I had to get clear with the RPM system guys. It's not like you do 30 repetitions um, for both legs. So you pull one leg under you, and that's one repetition. Then you pull the other leg under you, and that's a second repetition. No, no, no. For these sort of exercises, you count a complete cycle of both legs as one repetition. And so you would, you would support yourself. And if you've ever done the mountain climber, then you know what I'm talking about. But you would support yourself with your arms on the floor, pull one leg underneath you with the knee under, right? Pull it, push it back, and then pull the other one underneath you, push it back, and that would be one full repetition. And by the time I get to like 15 or 20 repetitions, I'd be ready to puke my guts out. Really, it was that bad. So I have to break for like 5 to 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then go on. Um, and even the band punch, right? You do that rubber band thing, and you think, well, I'm only really using the medium strength rubber band. It's only one rubber band. What's a punch gonna feel like, right? When you do these things, but it really gets you. It really gets you. Like the second run through, and then the third run through, your triceps they start to shiver, they start to tremble. And so you're doing these things and you're like, this didn't feel so hard the first run through. What's going on now? But it's really interesting. It really is. I'm impressed because these exercises really are able to sort of squeeze the butter out of me, as they say. Really churn that thing, really churn me up and make me sweat. So that's good. That means they're burning calories, and the fact that I have a muscle fever afterwards, which I do have, is also a sign that the muscles are working. Um, it's really interesting. It's not the same sort of fever that I get when I work out with weights, for example, where you would really get this burning feeling in your muscles and you wouldn't be able to walk if you did calves or if you did, squats or deadlifts or things like that, or if you did the bench press, then your shoulders and your chest would be so sore, even doing this would hurt. Um, it's a different kind of a burn. It's sort of like a softer muscle fever, if you want to call it that. It just feels good. It doesn't feel too bad. It just lets you know that, hey, you actually did something with your body, right? So it's nice. It's nice. Um, I've already finished the first week's workouts, right? So I did 3 of them. The next week's workouts have already been prepared for me by the website. So I'm going to print those out tomorrow. And tomorrow's a day off for me for the workouts. And then on Tuesday, I'm due to do or to go through my 4th workout. So that'll be fun. Really, I truly hope this works out for me because I like what I've seen so far. What I can say is the workouts are getting harder to do, so I'm kind of fearful of what's going to show up on the workout sheet for me next week. But I'll let you know how it goes. All right.